Hello, friends, and welcome to Facebook Ad Friday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, How to Use Testimonials or Reviews in a Carousel Ad Campaign in Facebook Ads. If you are watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. If you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well. Whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. And as always, feel free to if you find it of interest or you know someone who might benefit from it, please feel free to share it with them. I'd greatly appreciate that. And if you have a comment or question, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer it in a timely fashion. So here we go. Let me share with you my Facebook demo account. This is my backup Facebook ads account. What I did here was I created a campaign called Reach. That's the actual type, right, of the campaign. It's a Reach, which means it is trying to get consideration, I think is the best way to explain it. And I've named it here with testimonial carousel, client A, and then the date today. And nothing really special here on this side of things. We haven't changed anything. We're not doing special ad categories. We're not doing campaign details. No A/B split test. Campaign budget plus here now is off. If I go to the ad set level, in this particular case, I was looking at a potential client or someone who could utilize this that was in Las Vegas. So I put LV 35 plus. Right now, I just chose my own Facebook business page for my digital marketing agency. Budget set to $1 a day. You could have the start date starting at midnight, Pacific Standard Time if you wanted to. Here in the audience itself, I just have people living in this location, Las Vegas, 25 miles plus 25-mile radius, and then 35 plus people. Because right now this particular Reach testimonial carousel example is actually using testimonials from a chiropractor. And then we have nothing here in gender, nothing here in detailed targeting, English all, just to make sure. We could just leave that blank as well to all languages if we wanted to. Placements here, Advantage Plus placements recommended. That's what I'm going to use. Nothing else changes below. We get to the meat and potatoes here, which is the actual ad. Right here, of course, we have our Facebook page, which should probably be your client's page, unless you're doing this for your own business. Instagram account should be also tied to the page that you're doing it for. With the ad setup, we're doing create ad, and then we're clicking on this thing called carousel, which has 2 or more scrollable images or videos. And down here in the creatives, we added these carousel cards. So we can have up to 10, but we have 4. And what I've done is I've gone and I've taken a review or testimonial from my client or potential client, and I've basically mocked it up into these images. And it's the same person. It's the same testimonial, just 4 different looks and feels to it, right? And so that's in here in this particular carousel ad. So there's one. I'm trying to see if I can make it a little bit bigger, but I guess I really can't. There's the second one, and then third one, of course. And then what we're doing too here in the first one, I'm putting in want to show your reviews, something short and sweet that can be readable right there. Of course, at the top, I have, in the primary text area, I have check out what others think about our business. Now, that's what you'd put if this was your client's page and your client's business, right? But now this right here is basically me using this as an example to attract clientele potentially, right? So that's why it says want to show you reviews. Otherwise, it would say something else about the business, right? So this is a little bit non-congruent, of course, for this example, but this is why I'm explaining it to you. So it says want to show your reviews, and the second one says we can do this for you too. So if they were scrolling through this carousel, they could read this. So it's kind of like a little story or a little bit of sales copy. And then the headline says, we will take your reviews. And then the final one says, and create beautiful images, right? So I just have enough words that are visible on basically this type of, the Facebook feed, right? So I want to make sure we can read those clearly if we want to. Now, most people might look at them, may not even read the headlines and realize it's a little story or whatever, but whatever, it's fine. You don't have to do that. Just my thought of trying to be a little bit creative with it. And then, of course, with each one of these, you can have a different website URL, but I would have it pointing back to either your business website if you were doing this for yourself, or back to your client's website, of course. And then down here, we have automatically show the best performing card first. I'd probably have that checked. Add a card at the end with your page profile picture. You can have that optionally. You can add music if you want. And you can also add a map card showing your business location if you wanted to do that as well. For this, I'm just doing it with those 2 only. And then this is the primary text you see at the top. Check out what others think about our business. So that you could, change this to whatever you want to change it to, specifically if you're doing this for yourself, but advertising this type of service to somebody else. If you're a local small business consultant or a digital marketing agency owner, you might want to change that out to be like, check out what we can do for you, etc. Something else, right? And then the call to action, I just have learn more, but this could also be, something else if it was more specific to a client, like get a quote, or call us now, or book now. Something along those lines would probably work really, really well. And then down here, we just have in destination, again, website. If anything's clicked on, where is it going? Generally, it's going to go to the same URL that you're using in each of the cards, if you're using that for your business or for your client's business, etc. And then tracking, we're just doing website events. Select a appropriate pixel. Right in this case, I have it matching up to the page and the business I'm doing this for right here in this particular example. That's also the pixel that you should be selecting for your client, right? So if you're doing this for your client, you'd be selecting your client's pixel, etc. And you can have URL parameters optionally for each one of the URLs if you wanted to track which ones are performing best. So I go back up here a little bit to right here under website URL inside of this particular card. I can build a URL parameter just for this particular card. That way I can see if that card actually is performing better than the other ones, etc., because I can have a different tracking code at each one of these. So if somebody's clicking on a specific one, we know they really like that specific one. That's probably a winning design or whatever the case may be. All right, so that's how you can do it. That's how you can take advantage of your testimonials and reviews. You can put them together and make them look really nice, and then put them into a carousel ad, and then create a reach campaign with the carousel ad to get the most exposure, specifically for a local business. The reach campaign would do the best to get the most impressions, most views to the particular ad itself, right? That's more or less like having the old school organic Facebook reach. Okay, so that's what reach really does. It's paid organic reach. Paid organic reach. It's kind of an oxymoron, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right. I appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. And as always, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. If you did like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. And then also, if you know of anyone who might benefit from this or find it of interest, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd share it with them. And finally, but last but not least, if you have a comment or question, please leave it for me in the comments area, even if you just want to say hi, and I'll do my best to get back to you and say hi back. So with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you right back here real soon. Take care.